It's always your time to shine, idiot. Ow!
Kids in my elementary school being mean to me online.
Tagged as TikTok's queen and newest viral teen celebrity, we have CharliDAmelio. Being only a teenager, she is exposed to the world of stardom and the internet spotlight at an early age. A lot of people may actually forget that she isn't perfect and can be as completely normal as every single one of us. This is casually shown in clips and videos from her social media live streams and her friends' accounts. We are going to get a glimpse of who she really is and that someone as famous as her is actually like us too. Dwelling on this fact, today we are listing down the times CharliDAmelio forgot to stop recording. Number 5. Common family squabbles. For our first video, what we have here is a common occurrence between household members. While being live on her Instagram account, Charli was probed by her mother, CharliDAmelio, whether or not she had already tidied up her room. This offhandedly turned into a minor argument and bicker between the two.
Mom, I literally cleaned my entire room last night. I know how to make my bed.
Charli insisted that she absolutely did clean her room, but her mother called her out for not making her bed. Now, if one thinks about it, being in a live interaction with your followers and having this as part of the content may be a bit embarrassing. Live streams are great because there are thousands of people around the world as witnesses, and there would be no editing that can be made. It is also not possible to filter out words that aren't supposed to be a part of the content, so there will be those unexpected and unforeseen scenarios that may be exposed to the public eye. Although this isn't exactly something to be considered as unpleasant or distressing, this somehow gives us a heads up that she really is still a teenager getting reprimanded by her parents. Number 4. A vapor? This next video has raised eyebrows and has left some viewers unsettled and uncertain on how they should feel. As seen, CharliDAmelio was caught vaping in the video clip. The online community questioned this because of the fact that the TikTok star is still 16 years old, hence still considered a minor. The general public and the media sharing platform TikTok exhibited their concerns and feelings of uneasiness and distress over this matter. It is clearly observed that vaping has become accessible for teens. The video has gone quite controversial, taking the legal age for using vape in the US, which is 21, into consideration. And from what is being shown, it apparently wasn't the first time a similar incident was caught over a video. On a separate video, Charli was captured vaping with her now ex-boyfriend, Chase Lil Huddy Hudson, who then insisted that Charli was only using an anxiety pin when asked to comment about the controversy. In the clip, the two were asked with regards to their relationship status. The next moments revealed Charli smiling and mumbling something, as smoke comes out of her nose and mouth. Various opinions and comments were given by people from the online community with opposing and contradictory thoughts. There were others who took this as a very negative and disappointing thing, which has caused them to lose interest in supporting the TikTok star. On the other hand, her fans defended her side, arguing that whatever decisions she makes, they'll support her because it is her body and her health. Nevertheless, the act should not be condoned, especially that she bears influence and her fans are mostly teenagers. Number 3. The TEA between the sisters. In an Instagram Live on July 2020, Charli can be seen hanging out with her sister, DAmelio, and her then boyfriend, Griffin Johnson. Although it is completely normal for siblings to fight and argue over things, which they may be, some fans just seem to have overreacted to it.
Stop! Stop!
It was observed especially as soon as they saw this Instagram Live and witnessed the side comments and little banters of the D'Amelio sisters. People particularly highlighted the part where Dixie started singing, then Charli started interrupting her saying it's not her time to shine.
It's not your time to shine today. It's not your time to shine. It's always your time to shine, idiot.
However, the netizens started to hint that it wasn't all jokes and really has somehow something to do with the actual relationship of the sisters behind the cameras. Dixie then rebutted that it was always her sister's time to shine, as if implying that all the attention and spotlight was unfailingly directed only at her sister. Fans started to interpret things on their own, disclosing to the public that Dixie is jealous of her sister's success and gained popularity. But as for some of their followers, especially those who have siblings and can totally relate with the scenario, they see it as something normal. It does not mean that every argument Charli and Dixie have is not necessarily already considered turning against each other. As much as how endearing and perfect they seem to be in their uploaded videos, they are still going to create issues over things that are entirely okay into something that's not normal. it can be said that the people are not yet used to seeing siblings acting as their usual selves. Number 2. The unstolen kiss. While preparing to film a video with his friends, Alex Warren has his best friends, including CharliDAmelio and Chase Hudson, over to his house. In the filmed 4-minute video with his pals uploaded on his YouTube channel, the group involved a game/scenario recreating a love story, where Charli can be spotted playing the role of a sleeping princess who will only be awakened by a prince's kiss. And of course, there will be no better choice than for Chase to take the prince's role and kiss the sleeping princess for her to wake up from the long dream. As if being too caught up in the moment and forgetting that the cameras are still rolling, the video includes Charli and Chase almost sharing a kiss. The comment section of the video has viewers rooting for the kiss that didn't happen. A lot of people are actually pointing to how Chase seems to really fancy and want to kiss Charli, in which the supporters noticed Charli feeling the same and pointing out her smile upon having Chase leaning towards her. This particular moment aroused her audience, and they received a lot of positive feedback for making the scene so exciting. Number 1. The trip to the Bahamas. The last clip we will feature for today was something that totally aroused lots of drama within the TikTok community. Neither of the DAmelio sisters disclosed anything to their fans about their Bahamas trip with their friends. But news spread about the trip amidst the height of the pandemic and caused hate and bashing to the group of influencers. It especially affected Charli after it spread like wildfire. Before the end of 2020, around Christmas, Charli and her travel companions Dixie D'Amelio, Noah Beck, Chase Hudson, and Maddie Monroe took a private jet to the Bahamas. At the time, California was announced to be the first state to record more than 2 million confirmed COVID-19 cases. TikTok fans lashed out at their discountenance and disfavor of such acts. Since instead of tightening the assurance of citizens abiding to various health protocols, the group had chosen to pull off the complete opposite instead. Netizens were also commenting and pointing out how Charli was being such a hypocrite and very contradictive with the statements that came from her mouth. Months before the said trip, Charli went on Instagram and denounced those teens going out as still hanging out with their friends during the pandemic as inconsiderate. People questioned their role as influencers, along with critics calling them selfish and irresponsible, with their behaviors being very opposite to what's expected from influencers. Their fans are mainly teenagers who look up to them. Given the fact that they're famous influencers, they should be a good role model to their fans. This should have been a lesson to see how much of their actions have consequences. We've come to the end of the video for today. We would surely be pleased to hear from you guys. Which among the videos has caught you off guard and surprised you? Let us know down in the comments section below. If you liked this content and wish to see more, don't fail to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and click that notification bell.